Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tuesday Autumn and I am a psychic intuitive, tarot reader, astrologer, starseed witch, artist, and musician. Here on my channel, I talk about my spiritual insights as well as my creative insights and share a little bit of my life and journey with you all. I also have a website where I will be sharing blog articles about spirituality as well as my art photography, and all of the creative things that I like to do. So you can check out my website. It's tuesdayautumn.com. I'll leave it in the link below. I also do Starseed heritage readings. I do tarot readings, natal chart readings, and aura readings. So you can contact me about that on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram here and down below as well. So thank you so much for being here today with me. Today I'm going to be talking about interdimensional star portals, what they mean, what they are, and how you can access them, and how that's important for your spiritual journey and your spiritual mission. So as light workers and starseeds on planet Earth, we all have come here with a mission. It's to awaken higher dimensional information and follow our heart, follow our soul calling and our soul blueprint. As a result, we've discovered so much about interdimensional travel and astral travel and things like that. So I'm going to be talking about traveling to star portals, experiencing their energy, their healing energy, and awakening your cosmic and galactic DNA within yourself. This can also be accessed through your astrology natal chart. I would suggest using the sidereal system because it aligns with the stars a little bit more, so your natal chart will make a little bit more sense once you input the fixed stars. But it's totally up to your preference. I will be posting an article about sidereal versus tropical astrology, if you don't know what that is, on my blog article very, very soon. So stay tuned. So let's talk about star portals and dimensions, because a lot of the star portals correspond to the dimensions. So even though there's hundreds of billions of different stars out there in the universe, within our specific area of our galaxy, there's actually a few very important star portals. In fact, there's about, I would say, 12 to be exact, but really more so well-known, about 6 well-known, really popular ones that are well-known in the New Age community. So the star portals that I'm going to be talking about are going to correspond to each of the 12 dimensions. We actually live in a 15-dimensional universe, but the last 3 dimensions correspond to yin and yang, as well as the Chrysosophia Crystalla blueprint. So those are more non-dimensionalized source creator consciousnesses that oversee and seed the consciousness of our universe. So for the purposes of this video, we will be addressing the 12 dimensions. So I'm going to try and do this in a very concise way, because I tried to film this video before and it ended up being way too long. So I'm going to try and speed through these, and hopefully you guys can understand how to kind of activate this information. So in the first 3 dimensions of the universe, in dimension 1, we are connecting to the atomic structure, the mineral structure, the plant structure, as well as the human structure of our universe. This corresponds to Theta Orion, Epsilon Eridanus, and Alpha Centauri, which all create kind of like, they anchor in the frequencies of these 3 dimensions. Within Theta Orion, that's connecting to the Orion Nebula. Epsilon Eridani is connecting to this very beautiful consciousness of energy, where there's sort of like elven beings there as well. And the third dimension connects to Alpha Centauri, which is the pursuit of knowledge and the heart and universal concept and information. The Orion Nebula, having to do with the first dimension, brings in a lot of information about true baseline source consciousness. So in density 2, we are connecting to the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension. But the 4th dimension corresponds with soul, which is our sun, which connects us to the history of our planet and the history of the human race, which integrates a lot of different energies from all over the universe into the astral realm, which is where the 4th dimension is connected to the possibilities of all timelines, all lifetimes, and all possibilities that ever existed in on this planet. It also connects in with Nibiru, which is connected to our solar system in a very, very long orbit. More on that in another video. Then we have the 5th dimension, which is connected to Alcyone, or the Pleiades. Alcyone is the central star of the Pleiades star cluster, which is a series of 7 different stars that connect us to our heart, love, compassion, and empathy. The Pleiadian beings are extremely empathetic and can feel other people's emotions, are healing and loving in that sense, and really bring through a lot of connection, and divine unity is a really big part of their culture. And there's a lot of Pleiadians on Earth today. So just letting you know, you might be a Pleiadian starseed. If you would like to know, definitely contact me so I can pull up your chart and see what Pleiadian energies are coming through for you. Then we have the 6th dimension, which is connected to Sirius A and B, as well as Procyon. So these energies are really deeply connected to intuition, understanding, being at one with yourself, having a clarity of mind, and being deeply connected to the universe, being deeply connected to your intuition and your psychic insight. This is connected to the 6th dimension, which is all about being a master of your being, mastering your energy and focusing your energy in a very efficient and organized way. The Syrian beings come in all different shapes and sizes. They can be whales and dolphins, they can be felines, they can be all different sorts of beings, but one thing that they all have in common is that they have a deep reverence and connection to spirituality, a deep connection to source energy. And then we have the 7th, 8th, and 9th dimensions, which is called density 3. Here we have in the 7th dimension a connection to Arcturus. So Arcturus is a really powerful energy, a powerful watcher and guide of our galaxy, and definitely a powerful watcher and guide of humanity in general. There's so many people who channel Arcturians because they're so, they have like a deep hands-on kind of approach to dealing with humanity, and they've offered their DNA into our DNA and helped to cultivate and develop the human mind and human spirituality. So they're really strong guides of ours right now. Arcturus is all about like understanding this knowledge of the universe, this knowledge and understanding of the universe, and understanding different healing modalities and different manipulations of energy, whether it's light, color, sound, frequency, and they're really good at manifesting this frequency, manifesting this divine perfection through using matter to achieve spirituality as well. So you may be Arcturian as well, so definitely let me know if you want your chart read, because I can kind of give you insight on what all of these different starseed energies are, how they're affecting you and how they show up in your chart. I personally am Pleiadian, Arcturian, and Syrian, with a very strong Arcturian energy coming through for me. So this is a little bit what I have to share with you about my experience with the Arcturians and how their energy and frequency and vibration is very well measured, very well controlled, and they really have this ability to manipulate the energy and prima materia of the universe. So then we have Dimension 8, which is connected to Orion. It's an important spiritual stronghold within our galaxy because Orion is holding this very strong kingly and priestly blueprint. This is the priest of energy, the priest of control over logical thinking, control over the logical mind, and is very, very powerful and able to understand deeper concepts of the universe, and is also very deeply connected to the heart as well, even though there was a fall in Orion. So in Orion, the stars Mintaka, Al-Nilam, and Al-Nitak are in the belt of Orion. That's where a lot of the very deep heart-based energy comes from. I'm sure you probably heard of Mintaka. If not, definitely do some research on it because it was a water world that had extremely powerful, beautiful vibrations of love and purity. However, this place was taken over by negative beings because the negative beings understood how powerful Orion was and how powerful that energetic stronghold was to kind of control the universe and control the direction of the universal mind. So moving on to Andromeda, which controls 9D, or the ninth dimension. And Andromeda is an overarching galaxy and even a segue into a separate universe where the beings there are all about freedom, spontaneity, and having the sense of integrity, fairness for all people, and being able to be free and explore who you truly are as a person without limitations, without control, and to really deeply connect to yourself, your cosmic self, and understand who you are. The Andromedans are extremely scientific in that way as well, where they really understand things on a deeper level, but they can also be creative as well. So they're really a mixed bag of different kinds of energies, but it's all about expansion and freedom and just connecting to your psychic powers, connecting to your true inner self, and not letting anything kind of stop you from that. Just like going forward based on your own instinct of who you are and what you want individually as a person, and connected to the collective for the greater good of everyone. So, and then we have the last 3 stargates are all connected to Lyra, which is kind of the apex of our universe and holds the highest dimensional frequencies possible to experience within our universe before you get to the non-dimensionalized creator realms. So Lyra, Vega, Avion, and Aramatena are very, very powerful stargates. There was a war there, unfortunately, like there was in Orion, because negative beings saw an opportunity to take over that high spiritual stronghold of our universe and use it for their own benefit. So the 11th and 12th dimension were unfortunately hurt because of infiltration there, and the 12th dimensional seal was damaged, and actually I believe it was destroyed. It is currently being repaired though. But basically what that means is it stopped human beings and all beings of the universe from completely ascending out of this time matrix, aka this universe, and into other universes, and just ascending back to connect with your higher self. So that ability was damaged, and that's why humans have taken on so much karma, and so many other beings in the universe have taken on so much karma to kind of try and right this wrong and fix this energy and restore that blueprint and restore that energy so that we can connect to our truest, purest divine source, because that's what Lyra is. It's like a pure divine energy. Like it's just so pure and so divine. It's really inexplicable. But a lot of bird and feline beings and cetaceans like whales and dolphins come from there because they're anchoring in the highest blueprints, the highest frequencies of our universe up there. But yeah, these are very powerful frequencies. So, you know, connecting to Andromeda and Lyra are kind of like the highest frequencies in our universe and really allow us to just ascend and honestly like experience things that are incomprehensible to the human race currently. But those are the stargates. I hope that you learned a little bit about that. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And if you want your star chart read, where I can tell you what your starseed heritages are and which of these stargates you're actually connected to, then contact me through Instagram, Tuesday Autumn, or contact me through my website, tuesdayautumn.com. I'll leave both of them in the link in the description below. Like and share this video, and yeah. I hope that you enjoyed this. Take care. Much love. Mwah.